Upper 1055 is live right now over Union Square, where traffic is at a standstill. Crowds forced police to close off streets in that area, and this has happened all over the city in the last few hours.
In the last 20 minutes, we've seen people punch, push, shove several officers, and protests grew across major cities in the U.S. as night fell. From here in New York to Chicago to Boston and Minneapolis, thousands demanding peace and justice.
But heated words didn't stop with protesters. Today, the president of the Patrolmen's Benevolent Association took on Mayor de Blasio. He claimed the mayor threw NYPD officers under the bus. We have live team coverage on the rallies and the responses to the Eric Garner grand jury decision. Let's begin with TV 1055's Matt Kozar. He is live in the thick of the rally in Foley Square. Matt.
Well, Alice and Dick, uniformed officers remain on patrol here in Foley Square where it all started. It remains quiet, though, we have to say, but that could change at any second, as we found out as protesters crisscross the city. Right now, they're at Union Square. Police are monitoring the situation there. Last night, there were between 1,000 to 2,000 protesters. Tonight, closer to 10,000. In the shadow of the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan, a crowd of a few hundred morphed into thousands.
Everybody's got these posters saying, you know, Black Life Matters. It doesn't seem as if it does.
They rallied around a sculpture in Foley Square called Triumph of the Human Spirit, a monument to the African-American experience.
We're out here exercising our rights, and everybody's peaceful. There's no violence, there's no drugs, there's no anything. Everybody's here together, black, white, brown, everybody.
Soon, everybody, around 10,000 protesters, went on the move. They carried symbolic black caskets across the Brooklyn Bridge and shut down the 131-year-old landmark to traffic, a scene almost never seen in this city. All lanes completely empty. And for the second night in a row, protesters flooded the West Side Highway,
You're distracting people's energy.
Where tensions rose during rush hour. Many say they're fed up with law enforcement and the justice system.
This is what I have to teach my son. Not only get your education, but watch your back. Not from bullies, from police.
Others, like student Jeannie Yoon, are hopeful change will happen.
But I think it's going to take a long time. You know, if you think about the civil rights movement, it took 10 years for anything to really happen between the protests and the boycotts of the buses to the actual Civil Rights Act.
Late tonight, protesters made it to the Staten Island ferry terminal in Bowling Green, where things turned violent. Chopper 2 overhead as punches were thrown at police and a few people taken away in handcuffs. No official word yet from police on arrest totals. Police continue to follow the protesters through Union Square. But an interesting note to add, Manhattan Criminal Court is usually busy at this time of night, but tonight it is empty. Court officers telling me they are waiting to process protesters. Reporting live from Lower Manhattan, Matt Kozar, TV 1055.